Hey guys, SuperCoach God here. Just quickly, remember to like, comment, and subscribe before we get into this video. Alright, cutting back to me. Hey guys, SuperCoach God here, and today we will be looking at my trades. My final trades for the round, I don't think I'm going to touch them. Unlike previous weeks, I have touched them, but this is different. I think I'm really confident with these trades, and yeah. So we're going to go into a few options, and then we'll get into my final trade. So my first option is we have to get Setterfield out. That is a must get out. We have to get Green out. We're going to be using the boost. So this one includes Wilmot. And we're going to move Zeeble into the forward line. We're going to get Chincotta, Sinclair, and Steele. So I think they're all bargain picks for what they can do. And if we just have a look at what the team looks like with these players in, Holding, is he officially out? Or is it still subject to fitness test? Yeah, it's still subject. Okay. So hopefully he plays. Even if he plays and he's a bit off and gets like an 80 plus, I'll still be alright with that because he does have that injury issue. It's better than having him out for a week. Because we know he's going to be a keeper in our sides. He's averaging 101. So he's a nice F6 for us. Maybe F5 if we don't move Sheasel down there with him at some point. So the thing with these teams, this team is I don't have much money in the bank, and it means I pass up completely on Will Day. And do I want to do that? That is the question. So I think Sinclair and Chicotta are definitely getting this week. So we'll look at another option. And this doesn't include Sinclair. So we're going to go Wilmot. No, we're going to go Cowan, Green, and Setterfield. And we're going to get let's just go this. We're going to get Steele, Simpson, and Chincotta. So I think Simpson plays for another 6 weeks, which is a positive. But it's also wasting a trade on getting a rookie in and out. And if he's not all that, then it's losing points on field for me this week, unless he gets like a 90. I'm not going with this trade. I think I'm just getting in Chincotta as the only rookie this week. Could come back to bite me, but yeah, I don't feel comfortable at this stage of the game holding 356k in the bank. I need the points on field. That's like 70 points lost, hypothetically. So the team would look, if we do this, the team would look like it would look like this going into the week. And so you still see we still have 2 rookies in the forward line, which isn't great. It's not convenient, and yeah, I don't really like having one less primo on field. It's just uncomfortable. Okay, next. we got another trade. And this is going to be our final trade, and we're going to talk about it in depth. So, obviously, Setterfield has to go. And we know Cowan has to go. And we know Green has to go. Cowan doesn't actually have to go. You could hope he plays again, but I don't like it. It will be interesting to see what we do if if Gincona doesn't get named. That'll be pretty interesting. And then all coaches, round change. We're going to get in Chincotta in the midfield. We're going to move Constable down back. We are going to get Will Day in the midfield. And if we move Zeeble into the forward line, we can get Sinclair. This leaves for 26k in the bank, but it means I can get more cash from Wilmot, and while still getting in, hopefully, a top 6 defender. But he just has to sit in the midfield for a while once I sort my structure out. So this is what it looks like. It will have McKenna at D6. And I think we can hold McKenna as D6 for as long as possible. He seems like he'll be good staying there. And then if Zeeble isn't named, we're just going to have to cop a Van Ruin, I think. Oh, no, we won't. We'll do this. We'll play like that. And can we can do a loophole. So that's good to know. We can do a loophole with the 2. We can play we can play Van Ruin. We can put him in emergency. Roberts there. Scores well. Put him on. He'll probably have to score around 65 for me to pick him. And if not, we just swap this and Mitchell is in the team. So, but that's if Zeeble is out. Otherwise, we just keep him there. So the thing with this team is, if we just sort out a few emergencies. Okay, the thing with this team is, we've still got Wilmot, and he's got a break even of 48, but will probably drop down, I'd imagine. Yeah, so if he gets a 60-odd score, break even should be around a 30, you'd hope. And so he's got more cash to make. It's going to be slow cash, but it's still cash. And we need to scrape all the cash possible out of these rookies because it's going to be hard to upgrade, I think, this year. The bad thing is we have Ridley still. Ridley is going to go next week or the week after. Or I hold him to the buys and hope he just gets 87.5s from here on out. Or even 90s. But yeah, that's... we'll talk about VCs and captains. So, my VCs and captains this week is Oliver into Bond. I don't see how that goes wrong, if I am being honest. Because surely one scores like 130 plus, and Clary playing Gold Coast, I really like that. We saw what Taranto did to Gold Coast, so... And Oliver's a bit better than Taranto. And let's just check his last few games against Gold Coast. So, 106, poor. 166 and 121. Imagine if he goes 166. This will be massive for our team, and we will really get a head up on the competition. Otherwise, Bont scores against GWS are pretty good. And they've got that little rivalry going. So, does someone tag Bont? I don't know. Or we could go English, which hasn't done much against GWS, but this is a different year for English. And yeah, it's just hard to captain someone who's coming off a 90. But yeah, I think Clary should do well enough to get a good VC score for us. Other VC options are Taranto. You can VC Taranto. There's nothing wrong with that. The fact that he's averaging 118 is ridiculous. Like, we did not expect this. That's like easy top 8 forward, top 8 mid type stuff. And yeah, I mean, the only issue with this team, if you look at it, we've got three primo mids, and what? These two can go in the forward line to complete our forward line. Bar really needs to bugger off somewhere. Forward line and defensive line. And then we still need 5 midfielders. So that's going to be the midfielders going to be the targets for the next few weeks. Whether we have to double downgrade one week, double downgrade rookies to then go up in the next week, we'll see. Because this is the least amount of money I've had in a while. So, yeah. I mean, that's the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, cheers.